set to close its 27-year
Now this
development
light has
phase
been
and move towards
blinking
high-volume
right
manufacturing.
here. I
The
do not
culmination
know
of
why it's
27
not a
years of design
star.
and development from
Now
its
today
manufacturer,
is
Lockheed Martin.
10/31
27 years of
2020,
development
6
crossing the
o'clock in the
finish line in
morning.
the midst of a
And as you can
political
see,
power
I'm on
struggle
my
in America. This
CCTV
is,
camera,
after
the
all, the most
security
expensive
system,
weapon system in the
and
history
the
of
wind is
humankind.
not
Costs
blowing.
have inflated as
So,
a result of the
like you can
American
tell, the wind's
military-industrial
not
complex, where
blowing.
the intertwining of
But yet
politics,
there's a
economy,
star
and the
out there
military
kind
industry
of blinking.
encourages companies like Lockheed
Now, I
Martin
don't
and
think it's a
Boeing to not
star, I
vertically
think it's a
integrate their companies
UFO
as
in
a
the
means of
sky.
spreading jobs
Now, it
across
wasn't there
America
all
and
night,
thereby
but
increase political support for these programs and the politicians that approve them in Congress to win contracts. We could
see, there it
deep
is
dive
blinking
into these
again.
muddied waters of politics, but this channel is about
It was
engineering,
doing a
and the
lot worse
development
a while
costs of the
ago.
F-35 would be
Let's see
astronomical
this.
even without these issues.
I
So,
got that
let's
dang
explore the
light bulb in the
design of this
background.
plane and see whether its price tag is really worth it. From the start,
Cover it
the
up with my
F-35
body.
sought to be the jack of all trades, an air superiority machine to
Kinda looks
replace
like
the Air
there's
Force's
something right there
F-16s
moving.
and A-10s, a stealth fighter
Let's
taking
see,
the
it's
lessons learned
right
from the B-2
there.
program and improving upon Lockheed's
Now
previous
that
ventures
is
into
it.
stealth technology with the F-22 Raptor
Now, it
and the
looks like something's
F-117 Nighthawk,
moving, but
a
oh,
carrier-capable
look
fighter
there,
to
another
replace the
one popped
F-A-18
up.
Hornets of the Navy,
Whoa.
and perhaps most
Another
audacious of
one right
all,
here
it
popped up.
would take on
Okay,
the
I saw
challenge
one
of
over
vertical landings,
here.
taking over from the
Now there's
British
another one
AV-8B
getting
Harrier.
bright.
Taking on all these
Now
advanced
look at this.
technologies and combining them into one plane
Come
was
on, quit
never
showing the
going to
light
be an
bulb.
easy or
Look at
cheap
that.
task. And the program was made even more expensive by what
I
was
mean, look at that. It'll
initially
get all
intended to
bright.
be a cost-saving measure. This plane would be developed as a joint venture between three U.S. military branches, the Air Force, Navy,
My
and
phone's dead.
Marines.
I've only
A
got
single plane for
5%
each branch
battery.
of the military.
But look
The
at
program
that.
was named the Joint Strike Fighter, and its goal was to produce a next-generation plane that could replace fighter,
Now that's what I'm
strike, and
seeing
ground
right
attack
now.
aircraft of not just the United
Now if you
States,
see
but
movement at the
all
corner
of
of
its
that thing, it's
allies.
because there's a
Unlike
spider
the
on my
F-22 Raptor, which is
camera
a
making
US
a
Air Force
web
exclusive
this
plane,
morning.
the F-35 would be commercially available.
That's what
The
I
Joint
see on
Strike
my
Fighter
camera
program
system.
began life as a competition
Here's my
between McDonnell
dog.
Douglas, Northrop Grumman,
Or
Lockheed
here's
Martin,
my
and
dog.
Boeing,
Or
with Lockheed and Boeing
here's my
going on to
dog.
develop prototype
There's this
aircraft as
5-gallon
finalists
bucket.
in
Look
the
at it.
competition, both eager to win what was sure to be one of the most lucrative contracts they would ever sign. Boeing's aircraft, the
Look at that. It's
X-32, was
blinking
an
still
odd-looking
yet.
aircraft, featuring a massive single-air intake that made it less VTOL and more
I
VLOL.
think it's
Its looks
multiple of
alone
them.
may have stopped it from winning this valuable contract, but what really held it back
I
was
mean, you can
Boeing's
see
decision
it,
to
like,
create two
it gets
prototype
bright
planes,
and it gets
one
dim, it
capable
gets
of
bright and it
supersonic
gets
flight
dim.
and one capable of vertical takeoff, using the same vector thrust as the Harrier,
I wish I was
which it
out
was
there.
supposed to be replacing.
Now this
The
is
engine
real
used in the
time.
Harrier is similar to a
And then
traditional
watching
jet engine
TV
in
and
that it
then this
consists of a
started
low-pressure
happening.
compressor fan, a
It
high-pressure
is
compressor,
too
a
high up.
combustion
Cause you
chamber,
see
a
this
high-pressure
trees
turbine,
right
and
here.
a low-pressure
Now this
turbine.
trees, this is a
But its
road, a
outlet
blacktop
nozzle
road that
placement
goes
is
with like right
anything but
there.
traditional.
Everything
The
up
two
is
outlets are placed
sky. There's
immediately
a field
after the
across there
low-pressure
and there's a bunch of
compressor,
trees
with
before
another
that.
two ducting air from the higher-pressure
Now, I don't know
turbines.
what this
In
is.
vertical thrust
The
mode, the
driveway
nozzles point
comes in right
downwards
here
and allow the
and
plane
goes
to
down.
balance precariously on these four
That is a
columns of air.
UFO on my
The Harrier was
CCTV
not an
cameras.
easy plane to control in this flight mode, and on more than
Great.
one occasion, turbulence from its own downwash caused the plane to flip over onto the cockpit during landings, killing the pilot. A large part of these control issues can be attributed
Look
to the
at it, you can still see
proximity
it moving
of the
right
control
there.
nozzles to the
It's
center of
getting
gravity
bright,
of the
and then this
plane,
is
giving
getting.
them less
This is the
mechanical
same
advantage
now.
to manipulate
I mean,
the
look at
plane's
that.
attitude. The Harrier did have small roll control
Look
nozzles
at
on the
that.
tip of each wing, but the control for these were entirely
And look at
manual,
it, looks like it goes
placing
into
the
a shell or
incredibly
something.
unstable control
But you can
mechanism
see it, it's
into the
moving. Look at
hands of a
that.
human that needed to
Look, it
focus on
moving. That ain't
various
no
other
star.
factors when landing. The X-32 used many of the same techniques to achieve vertical
Look at
thrust,
that.
but improved on many of the Harrier's shortcomings. Instead of using the same nozzles for cruise and direct lift, the X-32
My hands are getting tired sitting there holding this.
in normal flight, the cruise
It
nozzles
is
would
cool.
open, allowing the
I'm
thrust
watching
of
it
the jet
through the
engine to be
TV, or not
directed
through the
efficiently
TV.
through the rear of the aircraft. Then, during
See,
transition,
it's getting
this nozzle
brighter.
would close and force air through
Look,
the
there it is.
direct
Look
lift
at that.
nozzles. They placed larger roll control
Now look at
nozzles
that.
further from the plane's center of mass and
Now
also
see, it's getting
employed a
daylight out there,
air
and that
screen
shit right there is
placed
happening.
just forward of the lift
You can tell
nozzles.
the
This
daylight
was
in
intended to
behind it.
stop hot,
It's getting
turbulent
daylight
air from the
outside.
direct lift nozzles from entering
It's
the
almost
front
6
intake,
o'clock in the
which was
morning.
a massive issue for the Harrier as it landed.
And we have
Jet engines
UFOs in
need cold
Kentucky.
and smooth
London,
air to operate
Kentucky.
at maximum thrust,
407,
which was
401.
difficult to get when landing
London,
and directing
Kentucky.
the entirety of your
Crazy.
thrust directly at the ground. Despite these improvements, Lockheed ultimately won the contract, impressing the Joint Strike Fighter
There's multiple
program with
dots
their
out
lift
here
fan
though. I've
system.
noticed, like
The
right
engine
here,
thrust here,
right
once
here,
again,
right
exits a
here,
single
right here.
exhaust nozzle
There's something right
during
here.
normal flight.
I don't know what
But
all
when the
this
show
other
begins,
stuff. I don't know
the
what all this other
X-35
stuff is,
was
but I don't
capable
think
of
that's
some
nothing.
incredible
But these little
transformer-like
dots right here,
changes.
they seem
Hatches
weird.
opened on the top and bottom of the
Look at
aircraft,
that.
revealing 2 contra-rotating fans. Another 2 little doors
Look at
opened
that. It's
beneath the
like
wings,
pointing
exposing
a
2
beam
additional
at me right
exhaust
now,
ports that control the
or toward my
plane's roll.
camera.
Finally, as the plane begins to slow down, the cruise nozzle would begin to pivot downwards, transitioning the remaining thrust of